Waduh, kabar kembali lagi dengan gue di Amateurs. Ya, selamat datang lagi di game The Silent Edge. Ya, ini udah chapter berapa gue lupa. Ke-7. Anjay, kalau nggak salah kemarin kita itu ke rumahnya penjelajah waktu. Siapa namanya lupa gue. Ketemu buaya anjay. Nah, sekarang ini The House. Chapter 7 The House judulnya. Oh, after crossing water nih gua replay dikit. After crossing water, breaking down barriers and outweighing unfriendly with wildlife, Joe has gained entrance to Lambert. Ternyata nama penjelajah waktunya ya. Lambert's house. Now all that's left is to confront him. What could possibly go wrong? Apa yang akan terjadi katanya. Ya udahlah. Let's go aja lah ya, tanpa berlama-lama. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Anjay, tinggal 4 chapter lagi cu. Ayo, bisa. Oke, ini kita udah di kediamannya Lamberts ya. Lamberts penjajah waktunya. Ini banyak banget nih barang-barang nih. Ini kayaknya emang suka sign aja sih. Ada Erlen Mayer ya, tabung Erlen Mayer namanya. Kalian yang anak IPA pasti tahu lah. Ini apa nih? No much series book image ambil. There's only oke, hanya ada ini ya. Korek api. Ini it's a lamp. Nggak bisa diantarek. Oke, udah lah. Ini keluar ya. This is impossible. Ya, nggak tahu lah, segitiga aja. Abstract painting. It's going, it's going on circles. Wah, ada segitiga. Banyak banget segitiga nih, Cuk. Segitiga. Stack cubes execute stop. System to be. Gak tau gue. Nih, masuk. Oke, kita nggak bisa gunain mesin waktunya ya, karena kondisinya lagi malam hari. Oke, karena mesin waktunya kan bisanya cuma pas kena matahari ya. Oke, ini ada buku. Coba ambil. Nanti terus ini ada kayak pembuka botol nih. Coba. Wine opener ya, bener. Apalagi. Ini nggak bisa. Oke, nih jam. Sure hairstyle. Punya style lah. Ini apa nih? Ini bukan segitiga nih. What is going in circles? Hah? Nggak ngerti gue. Ini cuma buku sih. Kok bisa diambil ini? Ada senjata cuk. Oh, bekas. Nih. Oke. Kayaknya kita emang harus ngebakar bukunya ya. Hah? Ya, nggak ada lagi yang bisa diinteract. Nih. Steel piano. Oke, nggak ada lagi yang bisa gue interact. Kayaknya emang harus ngebakar ini sih. Sementara ini untuk apa ya? Kok ada buka tutup botol, nggak ada yang bisa dibuka sih. Coba balik lagi ke sini. Oke, kita make sure aja, kita pastiin aja. Paper clips nothing I can use. Ya ambil yuk. Oh, oke. Udah. Nah, ini katanya kan harus dinyalain ruangannya. Emang bener sih. Ini harus dibakar. Nah, oke, bakar aja. Oke. Oh, nice rock. Wait a minute, there's something under there. Buka aja. It's a trap door. Buka coba. Easy coy. Some kind of Oke, turun turun. Buset, banyak banget. Nih. Hmm. Sebetulnya ya, ini ada yang hilang nih. Ini kayaknya teka-teki sih. Mana kan ini kan ada kayak berkas bercak nih kan. Ya bercak apa sih? Ah, pokoknya ada kayak bekas lah gitu. Ini kayaknya emang bisa ada ruangan sih. Kita periksa lagi ini. Apa nih? Looks like proposal hospital for renovation. Oke. Cuman blueprint rumahnya ya. Ini. Oh, oke oke. Cut gua anjay. Nih, itu solid. Oke. Gak kuat lah ke kuncinya. Nih, apa nih? Symbol database. Bola. Software electronic parts. Gak ada yang bisa diambil. Gak ada cuy. Nih. Very sciencey. Kosong. Oke, sekarang kita harus kemana sih? Oh, ini mesin waktunya. Oke, bentar. Ada bola lampu. Apakah ini? Mesin walking nih. What the hell? Things, man, things. Ini kayaknya ada sesuatu sih emang. Coba ini. Aduh, kemana ya? Wah, ini udah mulai sulit nih. Ini sulit nih. Tar, sabar. Ini masih ada sesuatu nih. Bola lampu. Apa ya? Ini nggak bisa diambil masalahnya, cuk. Nih. Nih. Wah, cuk. Ini ada bola lampu, tapi dipakainya di mana ya? Bentar, gue mikir nih. Ah, anjing. Tai. Oke guys, kita udah ke masa depan lagi ya. Anjing, ini tuh hal simple banget anjing. Musar, musar. Oke, oke. Kayaknya kita harus ke bawah tanah lagi. Anjing, segampang itu ternyata. Oke, ini ada apa nih? This is like oh wait, this is fill up. Oke. Oke, gua ngerti. Gua ngerti sekali nih, guys. Coba ya. Oke, udah keisi. Habis itu ini lumayan nih, teka-tekinya nih. Gak masuk akal, cuy. Right shape, wrong size. Can. Mana nih, cuy? Satu-satunya yang belum gua jelajahi sini sih. Oke, coba. Nah, apa nih? Oke, oke, oke. Oke. Oke, sekarang kita harus kayaknya ngebakar sih. Coba ya. Nah kan. Oke. Ini kita bakar nih. Min. Ya elah gitu doang anjing. Bangke, bangke. Nah udah ambil. Nah. Oke, let's go, let's go, let's go. Anjing. Segampang itu ternyata. Otak kecil gue nggak bisa berpikir. Astaga. Oke, ini katanya fragil. Udah. Masuk. Apa nih? Nih, apa nih? Gila, ini memprihatinkan banget sih sebenarnya. Oke, nggak ada lagi. Oke. Apakah di sini?
Nope.
Nope, doesn't fit. Oke, di mana dong? Di mana dong? Di mana dong? Selamat. Di mana dong? Ininya dong.
Wow.
Yang bilang di sana lagi nih. Di mana sih anjing? Asa bener anjing. Di sini. Walah sini, Cuk.
Whoa.
Sebatu. Kontol. Anjing. Anjing. Tolol anjing. Gitu harus pakai lampu bangsat. Let's go. Wow, 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 wow.
Stop right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
Yang mati siapa lo?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer. Now, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here. Or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
Damn.
I was sent here
4.
by you.
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
Nah.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an something chrono. It's a time machine.
Nah, kan?
I gave you that?
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family's signet. I made this?
Yeah.
It's simply magnificent. I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big round door in the basement labs this morning, and you were dying.
Damn.
You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to
Ah.
stop the end of the world. I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying? How?
You said you'd been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep.
Nah.
The less I know, the better. So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert. And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science, I suppose I owe you some kind of explanation.
Nah. Nah, ini penjelasannya cuy.
I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research. I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations. And after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running. Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle. The reality, of course, was that it couldn't. Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented. And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future. But this too was a lie. At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains. At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. We lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus. Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift virus lab. Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon. The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe. I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand. I knew there was only one way this was going to end, so I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening. And now you're here, the harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May? In any case, unfathomable as it may be that you were able to bring this information to me, knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but what about you? Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trials must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread. That pilot is Patient Zero. I
Pesan
need you
pertama.
to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs. I'm reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside. On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh, I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very important. Make sure you do not meet the earlier version of you.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant. Now, let's get you ready.
Membingungkan. Nikmatin aja lah ya. Gue juga nggak ngerti sih, Cok.
I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan. At least I don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch. I wish he'd packed me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner. But I'm sure I'll think of something. Got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon. I just hope I have enough time.
Come on, man. Malam sebelumnya. Oke. Kita udah sampai di Archon. Jadi gua review dikit ya. Jadi si profesor itu sebenarnya orang yang udah ngerjain mesin waktu dari tahun 1950-an untuk menciptakan sesuatu lah. Direkrut, habis itu ya ternyata mesin waktunya itu enggak, dia ada ide, direkrut oleh Kementerian Pertahanan lah buat cari masa depan, senjata di masa depan. Bukannya ada senjata, malah jalanan sepi, kayak kehancuran aja lah yang ada. Alih-alih dia nemuin virus gitu loh, dan virusnya berbahaya, dan itu yang akan digunakan, dan dokternya mau menghentikan itu gitu. Ya kayak gitulah, gue gak ngerti banget gitu, karena banyak banget bahasanya yang ilmiah banget tadi, terlalu panjang juga, gue gak bisa translate semuanya. Pokoknya kita diutus ke Arkon untuk menggagalkan itulah, intinya gitulah poinnya. Wah, jay. Oke, keren. Oke, kayaknya udah terlalu lama. Thank you yang udah nonton. Kita lanjutin di episode berikutnya. Apa yang akan terjadi di Arkon ini. See you.